One day last spring, as spring was warming to summer, I was cooking eggs in a frying pan when I see 5 of those itty bitty little ants go marching across the tile floor in my kitchen. Single file. Headed directly for my trash, where fresh coffee grounds and last night's scraps abound. And since I'm a guy, I just stepped on them with my sneaker. End of story. Only Lois, that chick I had hanging around back then, wanted to start in with me about how I was a cruel-hearted, merciless bastard of a human beast. Whoops. Because I just squished a bunch of those itty-bitty little ants. You know, the ones that are about this big. And Lois was having herself a hissy fit over it. So I turned to her and I says, Lois, I says, pipe down, would you? Don't you understand? Those were scouts. If even one of them were to have made it back to the ant colony, well, I'd have an ant caravan a mile long, coming and going, going and coming, from my little trash can here in the kitchen, all the way back to where they came from. To which Lois replied, you goddamn bastard of a beastie man. How could you? How could you? They were only doing their jobs. They were just little ones. To which I replied, I'm trying to send a message back to where they came from. Lois, dear. That none who venture here ever return alive. Now, meanwhile, back at the ant colony. Staff Sergeant York. He was in a supervisory position at the entrance to the ant colony. He was getting to be too old to be a soldier ant anymore, so middle management made him an overseer. He stands at the entrance to the ant colony, and he clocks out all the scouts as they go out to scout. Clocks them all back in again when they return. 12-hour shifts. And Staff Sergeant York is quite distressed. As well he should be. Scout Team Victor, with Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova, are way overdue. Way overdue. All the other ants are returning on time, according to schedule, and the night is falling. And of every team that is returning, Staff Sergeant York inquires. Page, Swanson, McDermott, have you seen my boys? Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova? And they all reply, no, Staff Sergeant, we haven't. McDermott pipes up. They're, not in our sector, Staff Sergeant. Very well, carry on, says Staff Sergeant York. But he mutters under his breath, where could they be? You're not worried, are you, Sarge? Asked Page, leader of Scout Team Scrupulous. Nah, don't worry, they'll turn up, says Staff Sergeant York. As he looks yet again at his watch. Oh, you didn't know that about ants, did you? Yeah, they wear watches. So in order to appear nonchalant about it, Staff Sergeant York remarks, say, why don't you boys go chow down? Get yourselves some shut-eye. Which is impossible for an ant. They don't have eyelids. Oh, come on. This lame-ass comedy routine. I figured I'd throw that in. Why not? After all, this whole thing is anthropomorphicological anyways. No pun intended. What? No, of course that pun was intended. You do realize I'm lying, don't you? So anyway. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah. So anyway, the last crew arrives. And we're about to witness the final curtain. As all hope fails. Garrisetti, Jorgensen, Jenkins, and Shorty. Yeah, even ants have nicknames. And Shorty, even for one of those itty bitty little ants, yeah, he's on the short side. And the Sarge pipes up. Garrisetti, have you seen my boys? Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova? And Garrisetti replies, didn't you know, Sarge? Haven't you heard? Scout Team Victor, all of them were last seen disappearing into that giant crack in the Great Wall, 5 clicks north of here. You know the one, Staff Sergeant, as does every ant in this colony, or should. It's the one where none who venture there ever return alive. Needless to say, Lois and I broke up shortly thereafter, as certain soulmates often do. Well, last I heard, she was dating some guy who's trying to save the whales, which makes more sense. Oh, me, I keep writing fiction, television scripts, cartoons, scripts, even feature-length film scripts, trying to explain the truth about human nature by using fiction to allow people to see. Come visit my website again. It's a pleasure to have you here. John Wilcox, singer, songwriter, author, comedian, fun-loving soul, all caught up in this monstrosity that we call Earth. Oh boy. In a little cafe just a half a mile north of the border lived a humble gal with tired feet taking orders. Every day of her life passed by in solitude and grace as the sun went down and rose again in that place. Now destiny was playing cards with his buddy Fortune till the lost out a hand table stakes. And the powers that be cut a deal with Lady Luck and fate, that fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve, if we only believe. That very day, a man appeared in the doorway of that little cafe, and she greeted him with courtesy and faith. When he looked in her eyes, he said, "Darling, I've come to take you away from this place." When she asked him his name, he replied, "Just call me Ace." Whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve, if we only believe. "20 years have gone by and she has never regretted a second. My, how everything changed from the moment adventure beckoned. Now from dawn until dusk every day, she has everything it takes. And all over the world she is simply known as the Face. Whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve, if we only believe. Now in a little cafe, just a half a mile north of the border, at a quiet little table in a dusty, darkened corner, fake stealing cars, Lady Luck is looking over his shoulder, and fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Yes, fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Next time.